and get some confidence pumped into this lineup, there's a chance. But regardless of that, it has to be now.
Yes, let's get right into the game. Sorry that we were a little bit late, but we're going to get it over to Anders and Moses.
Yeah, here we go. Right on time as Yuri will take down Alex. It's a hot start right here. A quick trade in RPK with 2 kills. Vitality on the CT side and looking to defend. K-Serrano will drop, and it's RPK with a quad kill to start. I don't know. I think Furi are a fun team. For a long time, they've been a fun team to watch. Even if things haven't been working out, you know, terrifically for them in some events, it's still been interesting. Bomb goes down here, and they're not going to win the round. They just don't have anything to fight with. But it's that's a big win.
They're able to get that bomb plank.
Is happy. Setting up outside pretty quickly.
I might be the only 1.6 player not interested in bringing more spams back into this game. I don't know when that change happened, but it does feel awkward. Okay, Zaiwu, oh, he's going to find a double kill. He lines up perfectly using the blue boxes. He even turns and gets away from the danger of Henny, who's going to try and hunt him down. 2-on-4 scenario. Vitality, they have control of this round, at least for the moment. Bomb outside. Henny's got Zaiwu. Flashbang in a different direction. K-Serrano can't find his target inside the site. Henny's left in a 1 versus 3.
I don't think K-Serrano even knew where he was.
And he can use the sound cues. And again, Henny, no idea he's inside the bomb site. He's trying to find a pick. He's trying to find something at the upper bomb site to pull the second player, the rotator, away from ramp room so the rest of his teammates have an easier time of getting in. But obviously it doesn't work. So Zaiwu, he's just going to sit here. And he's fine with these fights. And now he's got a second teammate. Shox comes up from ramp room, and really funny.
And really funny, yeah, you're right. So far, not happening. He's going to try and run for it in the last second with the UMP. Turning the corner, and he did spot him.
Come back into the crosshair of K-Serrano, who is waiting to punish someone. And now back to the upper bomb site we go.
Coming out through the smoke and catching RPK. Apex goes down and coming through Mini Alex. I mean, he barely gets that kill. He's down to 13 health. And Simbu's low earlier from the Molotov, and they can't even go for this. It's not worth it. Not successful. Alex got to be careful here. He's only taken 3 damage from the bomb, but looked like it was close.
The problem, too, is once you peek up behind that red box and see nobody there, they could be in front of the smoke wall. We've seen so many variations of that. But towards the upper bomb site we go. Again, the timing. Apex is ready. This time he's got 2. The second one right through the smoke. Never even had to see him. And dropping down the vents, Yuri's trying to make an audible happen. He does not have the bomb. That's on Henny, who is stuck in the door room. So this drop down to lower becomes a flank to try and ease some of the pressure they're feeling from the defense.
We need, in a manner of speaking, finding Alex. Henny and K-Serrano now. 2 versus 5. Man, it is cool with the explosive aggression coming out of that one, and they had waited for the initial round of grenades, like they didn't run into the first sort of layer of Molotovs at that point in time. They have a lot of money, which is surprising. Wow. I mean, I guess the round lost, and finding out what's happening across the map. Looks like it's not going to be this round, at least. Instead, Art will open up with a kill on Alex, in fact. That's over at Squeak, I think.
Yeah, that's a great find. That is a great find, Hav. You're exactly right. That is at Squeak. A lot of smokes outside as well. Smoke and Mini, smoke towards ramp room 3. 4 smokes outside, I believe it was. They're just starting to fade now. Yuri's using it to be close up around the mini wall. Art just getting to red box as well at this point. Henny up above. How much damage can Shox do? Ooh, and he's lucky to get away.
Yeah, he is spotting out a couple. I think he spotted 2 people there, so.
This is a big play from Art, though. He's gotten here so quickly and so secretly. Zaiwu just turned it. Oh, he's got him. What a peek. I don't even know. I don't even think he knew he was there moving up along, but he reacted so quickly. Probably pre-aiming deep into yard and flicks it down very nicely. This upper bomb site, though, is still going to be the end game for Furia. How much success can they have? RPK and Apex playing deep into the bomb site.
4 on 4 for all of a second there. RPK taken down, and now Apex on the bomb site. They're coming in from every side, and Henny, that's a good fight to be winning. Now 2 versus 3, and a lot of trouble here. Simbu walking into the shot against Vinny, but that off angle, I mean, he's just not expecting it, and Shox will go down. Well, I mean, head to run to the side anywhere, but just, you know, at a corner where he can, like, take a shot, run back to the next one, take one more shot, and there's like 4 or 5 times you can do that throughout that hallway system down there, so you just don't want to be doing that. That's a good opening.
Apex got a little bored. Good find from Alex, but there's still so many more. There's one wrapping around him from the other direction as well. He did not have enough support out there. And Art again is going to pressure towards Heaven. This time he takes a different route. He takes the low road, and he's going to be able to find Shocks in the back, who had just turned and just had an opportunity. RPK, they know his position as well now. That's a great headshot. That's a good recovery after being dinked. Not as much damage on RPK as Furia would have liked. So one player and upper, and that's the only information they have, and he's gone. And now Zaiwu and AWP coming up vents is not a very fun time, and they know it. Now it's time for him to bail out and not even try and attempt it. Save the weapon with 8 seconds left. Another good round for Furia. Here we go. Now we got a game on our hands.
Yeah, now we've got a real game on our hands. I especially like, this has always been like a concern for me, and I don't know if I'm quite over it yet, but as much as I just love the aggressive and assertive playstyle that they have, especially on their T sides, it is kind of important for me that they have like a second gear that they can fall into, that they can find another
Like
rhythm.
a little slower pace, a little bit more strategic.
Yeah, because you're gonna have games where you know you have a bad opening and suddenly you're gonna be running into grenades, and maybe that aggressive pace, like it's not gonna be played, especially on a map like Nuke, right? It's not gonna be playing out well.
And it feels funny because it feels like
players, but because they don't have what I think what Furia has, you know, they, like it doesn't even seem to do anything, and it just sort of collapses even if they have all of the right people on the lineup. Alex hiding back here, wishing he had just anything but a USP at this point in time.
there was a flashbang thrown out by Alex right when they got that kill onto Shocks. No one cleared this box. They might have thought he already dropped into ramp room. Alex has a chance.
It's a very low chance.
Well, he can do something, and no one's. I don't know how anyone's. Oh, he took the shot. He's done taking the shot. Oh, now he's going to flank towards lobby. They might not have any idea this is possible. Someone's turned around to watch it. Nice job from Vinny. Communication clicked in at the last second, and once again, it's only on Zaiwu. 1 versus 4. That's a great flick down. 1 versus 3 now, and he's stuck to fight, and it looks like he wants to. He knows Art's outside, and if he had just pre-fired that shot. RPK's got 9 kills. He's done a pretty good job at that upper bomb site, especially the pistol round with 4 frags for him. And here we go. Vinny gonna lead the way with the MAC-10. Doesn't even care about the nade damage. Oh, they're boosted up. They're boosted up, 2 of them, and they're both gonna go down eventually. It's how much can they get for it. It's a 2-for-2 trade.
Yeah, and they love that on Furia's side. I mean, they're going to be quite. I mean, maybe Henny and Caserado took a little bit too much damage here, but still, that's at least an opening towards the ramp room, and it's going to force the defense to really move around a lot. There's a huge gap in that smoke. Apex waiting on the other side, and Caserado, I don't know if he read that or he saw that.
He saw it. I don't think he read it, but he definitely saw it when he started swinging out wide. He was like, oh, that smoke is very suspect.
Bomb's going to be going down here, no interruption. And now these creeks, I mean, sort of medium range inside of this bomb site, going to be very, very good. Another Molotov even on Caserado, so if I don't know, if they screw this up even a little bit, they can't even get through these doors. Smoke going to be put up to try and make the entry. Ooh, and Caserado, that's the 4th kill of the round for him. RPK trying to back up, but Henny will can't throw an early Molotov to buy time for the boost, or a smoke even. Like, you don't have... Wow. Nice shot out of Zaiwu.
Yeah, you're right. And when they turn the corner and they see someone being boosted, like, we know where the second player is now as well. And
yeah.
you're really screwed in terms of the fight. I don't think Vinny saw that jump from Alex. I'm not sure much matters quite yet. Caserado's going to feel pressure of a lobby crunch. Molotov to keep space for himself as he calls it out to his teammates. And Apex a little eager, peering down into the barrel of a Krieg.
Yeah, they're so far down on the B-bomb side right now, they should be able to find a way through. Zaiwu from the earlier fight, and he's going to be going down. Maybe a chance here. Alex was sneaking through the vent, but he was found by Vinny, who was even low on health. Shocks and RPK maybe could be a good crossfire. Execution out of Shocks, and he'll find the second kill. That's the bomb down. Man, this could be slightly interesting now. RPK with the P250. He needed that headshot immediately. It's Caserado again now.
Yeah. He said it in that... Oh, God. That sucks. I'm sorry, Alex. I feel for you. I think a part of it is that interview he gave where he said it's taken longer to get out of the mindset of being an in-game leader and just to be a player, and I think maybe that's part of it. Maybe he's trying to make some of those plays that star players do that he used to be able to make, and it's just not working out, and that's got to be compounding frustration, on top of the fact that at times, as we've seen with Vitality, the team side of thing isn't exactly clicking either. So I think there's just a lot of potential for frustrated plays coming out of the French side.
I mean, for most people, and you know, being a star player and sort of having the confidence to take any fight at any time and just sort of, you know, do some of those plays for your team, the upkeep on it is so high, right? You know, you just look at how somebody like Simple, how much he plays, how much he sort of always is focused and like is keeping himself sharp. It's hard to do. Apex and Cyber, great defense on the bomb site, looking for another one. It shocks so high to take down Yuri, and that works out just fine. Good defense. Furi, maybe with, I don't know, sort of a delayed A hit. Yeah, it's hard to see exactly what the plan was then.
The problem was there just wasn't enough utility to make that hit actually happen. They had like the Molotov on the roof and that was it, but there was no flashbang.
Not actually covering very much of the roof at all. It bounced into that crane that's in the middle there. Yuri goes down to Apex, and that's a 4-on-5. But they're on this bomb site with lightning speed. Art has the bomb, and should be making his way down here as well at some point. Taking a little bit of time. Okay, so Rado's sneaking outside. That's very frustrating. They need to win this fight right now. Apex can't, and now they're in trouble. One thing is the quick bomb plant and the quick rush to the site, but when you've got like a straggler that could potentially flank you as you're trying to retake the site, that is very bad news.
Yeah, and as long as Furia plays this well, they shouldn't have a chance. You have to imagine Vinny's going to get at least one kill here. Henny looking for any indication. Another one for K Serato, and Vinny still hasn't been able to be put into action, but now he will with that frag. If they don't fall back, Vinny's got such an angle. He spots the shoulder. Here's the footsteps. He's going to push. He wants to take a gun away. Zaiwu knows it. The double kill. And there's no chance they'd come back for the bomb at that point. And K Serato with a triple kill. He's all the driving force, but a nice vent drop. You were looking for that early on. This time they get down and they get the bomb planted out of that position, and he spots one. Now he's stuck. Now he's got to fight to the death using his own utility. Vinny finds RPK, and Alex gets over-aggressive. It was perhaps his only option, but a 5-on-3 quickly is found. Running out of utility, though, is Furia. A lot of this will have to be brute force 1 battles, and K Serato is going to camp himself outside.
I mean, if Alex is watching this demo, he might feel the same way. It's like, why in God's name are they coming back when they don't even have any smokes? Like, I was just trying to make a play, and
that's if you're going to come outside in that fashion, it feels like your only real option is just to rotate and spin into Mini to help with an upper hit. Oh, that's an awkward timing, but thankfully K Serato misses his first couple shots. Shox is able to recover, and Zaiwu still on the board, although he's in the upper bomb site. Everyone is scrambling to get down low, and Apex, he's going to find a timing. He's going to get a free kill onto Yuri.
Important frag there. Vinny will take one, a missed shot here for Cyber, and he can't even get the second one. It is all on Apex, and he wins that opening fight. Had Vinny pinned down already, and now it's Henny just hiding inside, and again.
So many teams do this like door opening tactic that everyone seems pretty much ready. Although here it is coming from ramp room, just 2 players, no one from hut though. So it's like a half lobby crunch. That player RPK comes in from the hunt very late, and Zaiwu's got to bail out with 26 HP. And once again, Anders, you call a strategy, and it backfires.
Yeah, it's not good advertising, is it, for me, personally.
If you need an in-game leader, stay away from Anders.
Don't hire this guy. I will say, you know, you did point it out. It wasn't really a crunch, right? Just like clapping with one
Molotov
hand.
as they run down the vents, and ooh, how does Furia manage this one? I don't think there's anyone outside or downstairs. I think it's going to be a free bomb plant. Even in a 5-on-4, this could be a tough retake. Henny with the kit is the only one in ramp room. If he goes down, and Zaiwu spotted the barrel for sure.
Yeah, it's a good job for Henny to back off here, because you're right, he's got a kit and a smoke, so like those 2 tools could be absolutely what win them the round here. Furia could be the deciding difference. Now they're coming for Henny. They're going to fight him, and kit and smoke gone. So even if they're on the bomb site now, it really doesn't matter. Like, this is going to take forever and a day to try and do 2 versus 3. Vinny going to tap the bomb, but again, they're just fighting at long range, sniping away. That's a great job for K Serato. He very nearly could have done that, but Vinny out of time, and he's going to recommit to it. Does he have it?
I
doubt it.
I think he does.
Oh my God, it's going to be down to the last second, isn't it? So never stop. Hold down W and just keep going. Shox will, Cyber will find a quick end, but again, there's more people coming up behind. It's an endless onslaught, ending at the B bomb side. Now, once they're here, they, you know, now they can slow it down a bit, just secure the bomb plant, smoke and Molotovs and whatever else you need.
Shock's just baiting people to walk through that smoke. Defensive smoke put out to create some space. Random deagle spam. And without some kind of a lucky kill, this round is likely impossible for Furi to get back into. Might be time to start backing away and save this armor and pistols for the next round and just try it all over again.
Yeah, and I think that's what they're doing as well. Yeah, you can't really base the round on random shots with the smoke.
No, that's not a good winning recipe.
It's really not. It'll be another round for Vitality, 8-9. So probably some, you know, some energy back in that team now. And remember, they're fighting for elimination, or to not be eliminated, I guess.
Yes, Vitality is fighting to avoid elimination. Furia is fighting to... kind of a lot of people to be here. There's not a whole lot that everyone can do. Only 1 or 2 players really involved in action when you're all huddled up in this choke point.
K-Serrado burning alive.
Yeah, where'd that happen?
They threw the, I think they threw the Molotov in from the roof. And he just, I don't know how he couldn't get out. Well, 4 versus 3 here. And no threat really from Vitality or towards Vitality. I think this kind of round, like how they're playing here on the French side, where they're sort of being very loose and aggressive, you can understand why they can do that, because they know they're up against limited weapons and limited grenades. But I'd like a round where they have rifles, and even if Fury have rifles as well, where it feels a little bit more like this. You know, a little bit more like, yeah, here we are, out in yard, taking a fight. Well, we won both. All right, let's go.
Right, the confidence they have of a MAP2 versus like an unarmored pistol. You'd like to see that when it's rifle on rifle.
Exactly, like just something like that.
I understand what you mean. I imagine we'll get it at least once or twice. Is an absolute madman, and I think Apex is going to be on the losing end of this exchange. Yes, indeed. Another smoke being dropped just to block the choke point so we can get out.
Yeah.
But now Yuri's got to be careful because no one's actually watching for them to wrap behind him, and he has no idea. That's a little bit of miscommunication that's going to make this upper bomb site a bit weak, but it's all right. Art's here to, of course, take care of the problem.
Really finding at the edge. See the second one he does, and that's Alex with the bomb going down. Art, I mean, you're right. He threw the smoke to escape, and they was like, actually, I'll just come back for more.
Yeah,
you know?
Which we saw yesterday. It was fun to watch that yesterday as well. The multi-kill potential from this Furia team is crazy. It's got to be so... Oh, this is tough. Oh, what a management of that shot. Dodging the flashbang, can't get the follow-up. That is the problem with that position. You are pretty much one and done.
Was he run boosted up there?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
Great. Thanks for playing. I think he might have been. Maybe I'm making it up. Now I have to go watch the demo.
I know.
20th round.
My bad.
Yeah. Well, it's still 4-3, and this aggressive push from Henny is very, very bad news for Vitality. Because this is just like... If you hold this lobby position on the CT side, like even just one person, they've got 2 there, but that leaves like only 20% of the map that they can actually, you know, be on. Nice grenade. This is also at 45 seconds, and he's gonna fall back by now, but still, it's signaling so hard what's coming next here for Vitality.
But it's only K-Serrado in this upper bomb site. He's got 22 HP. There's no one else even close to helping him out. He's going to get taken down. This is going to have to be a retake. Fury desperately need to get someone in position to help him out. Alex just walking in, and yeah, the dink is there, but how are you supposed to protect so many different choke points if you're K-Serrado? He's got to feel so abandoned by his team. Yuri, Molotov out. There's the player coming up the vents. A missed shot is going to allow him to have safety. So Vinny now sets things up so that the retake can actually happen, and he even adds 1 more kill onto it.
Yeah, he does. Saiwu sneaking in from behind with the AWP. Gonna get the kill, and looking for a second one. Alex still alive, low on health, and he's gonna get taken down right through the wall. Saiwu back with the AK-47 and dropping down onto the bomb, and he can't win the fight. Yuri will take him down, and they'll get the defuse in here. 11-9. And Furia, I don't know. You're absolutely right. K-Serrado being such a if you need.
Late set piece through the upper bomb site. Flashbangs don't work. The second one kind of worked, but it worked really well. It worked so well that Zaiwu and RPK were both blind. So K-Serrado's got a quad kill, and a smooth quad kill at that. He is feeling
actually odd. Again, this is very hard to deal with. He's just pushing forward all the way to get the kill. Saiwu would have been there in a second as well. But now he's got some backup there. And RPK, if he peeks around the corner, I mean, you would never think that there was going to be 3 people on that corner.
That is such a bold push from Furia, and I kind of like everything about it. I'm not going to lie to you. Having 3 players there. Now, when Zywoo does turn that corner and he's got in a fight with Dog, I thought for sure one would get picked off, but that is a good way to find an opening kill and back off for Furia.
Like, that's a situation where if someone had asked you beforehand, do you think it's a good idea to do that? You would have said, no.
Hell no.
Absolutely not. But then, you know, you see them doing, you're like, that's so cool. Okay, Serrata with a spray down, and Henny standing up. All they had to do was stop crouching, and suddenly a crossfire is set in place, and Shock's now trying to fight his way back 1 versus 5. It's a good start, but you know, still, it's just so late in the round. 25 seconds for a 1 versus 3. Yuri hiding in a forward position, and that will be...
We've always wanted a dedicated Apex cam. We've got it now. Ooh, Serrata, a chance to rack him up again, and of course, he's got 3 more for no good reason. That's just unfair. Zywoo is the last one left. Furia going to be just 2 rounds away from knocking Vitality out of this tournament. Art with the final.
Off the bread. Art going to be immediately taking down Shocks and finding his own tendency to go for a repeat. He falls back around the corner. Could still be needing some backup down here. I don't think anyone's close by. He's going to be winning that first fight and the follow-up. The bomb is on the ground, and there's just no hope left at all here. Alex, the only one that's going to be left as RPK is found. Man, it would be so cool, right? If they get in there and get everything that I don't want to see out of them. But yeah, this is amazing. Henny will take down side with the rest are trying to come through the Molotov and Apex. I mean, he's leading the charge. This is his job. This is what he does on his team. It's just that, you know, there's no flashbangs. He had to run through the Molotov. There's nothing that works right now. Shocks and RPK left.
I think the most frustrating part, maybe why we see those faces out of Apex that we've had the past few rounds, is where all of his teammates. Why are no of his teammates keeping speed with him? His entire point is to be the entry fragger. If he goes down, you've exposed the defender to be traded, and he's got no one else with that same level of commitment, and that's what becomes frustrating as an entry fragger.
Yeah, you could even make the argument, right, that even if you won that fight against the AWP, there's no one behind him, right?
Yeah.
Like, then he has the bomb site, but the rest of his team are stuck behind a Molotov up in the hallways. So. And
it's not just one-sided, right? Like, you can't just blame his teammates for that. Like,
no.
There's another side of the coin where you just say, like, we're fine with you being a crazy aggressive entry fragger, but you can't be that crazy, right? You have to be a little bit more slowed down and a pace that we can keep up with. Regardless, Henny, ooh, almost a quick flick up.
Shocks and RPK 2 versus 3. This is at the point even where you think, even if they win this round, it's so hard to celebrate because you just know that you're so far behind. In case Serrata, of course, will win that fight.